Hello Taurus, welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot and welcome to your reading for the month of February. Let's see what February has in store for Taurus. Oh, not these ones. Let's get 4 cards, one for each week, roughly a week. The energy could be uh, as it can just stay on for even a couple of days. Some could last for more than a week, 10 days. All depends on how you handle things, okay, your participation in them, and how long you would like to carry them. Some take a long time to get addressed, things like that, so just bear that in mind. So in your first week, what does Taurus have? Details. You need to tend to details. Now let's get a little more on this. Small things will be important, Taurus, in the first week of February. It's not about the overall picture, it's not about what you're doing overall, but yeah, the certain minute things, aspects which will come into light, which need to be highlighted as well. Unleash your kindest self. First quarter moon in Capricorn. Well, earth signs both, so they're both talking, both as in not details, is also comes in the category of Virgo, and here you've got the Capricorn sign. So I think practical matters need to be taken into considerations. Whatever it is that you're doing, how is it panning out? And for that, unleash your kindest self. When you're looking at doing things and dealing with small things, you're being urged to be a little soft and sensitive. We have the Page of Cups, the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune. It's time for things to move suddenly. Something is coming to light. Details. With the details, it's all about things which are hidden. You can just chance upon certain things, the small print sometimes. And that is what is going to be highlighted for you in the first week of February. And with the Tower card here, it's telling you that, yes, it's going to be a sudden thing. Either it comes to light suddenly, or certain information kind of just stirs up your energy. It comes as a little surprise and a little shock, and it takes you aback. But it's like it can trigger you emotionally, right? But here with the Page of Cups, you need to keep your emotions under check, Taurus. The Wheel of Fortune here, there is something which it has been, this is the right time for certain things to come up. Let's see what is coming up. What is this details card about? But you need to have a very soft approach to it. Okay, what details are coming up for Taurus? Two of Wands. Okay, there is something about a commitment, marriage. Seven of Cups. Maybe you knew it all along. Okay, some of you where you're having some issues with the marriage or with a business partnership, any committed connection, you will probably realize that it's now it's time to take a call. It's time to take a call, whether you want to continue, whether you want to leave. But whatever it is, unleash your kindest self. You need to be, let me get one more on this. Open up to change. Okay, but you need to don't have a harsh approach to it. Whatever change needs to come about in this committed relationship, whether it's your marriage, whether it is your business, for a long time you've known that something is amiss, something that is what is going to be revealed to you. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it puts you in a new cycle. Open up to change to deal with this. It's your call. With the Two of Wands over here, you have to look out, look outwards, look at another path to for this. Sometimes it happens that things get better and you move on to another path, or you need to call it off, wrap it up, and then move on. There is a new way of looking at this relationship, this commitment. But when you are, whatever it is that you're doing, you need to be gentle and sensitive in dealing with this, because there's another person involved as well as you yourself. We do not want harsh energies for anyone. So whatever can be done, in a gentle manner, whatever new approach you need to take to this for this relationship or for this a commitment. You need to take a gentle approach, at least handle things, go about it in a gentle manner. So the first week for you, Taurus, is going to bring about is the time for change. Things are going to be revealed very suddenly to you, and it'll make you think what you need to do, whether you want to commit, whether stay committed, whether you need to move on. And of course, with the card of being your kindest self, put yourself also in that position. What is good for you? Don't put yourself through any harsh experience, harsh energy, all of that. I think it's time to take a decision. Okay. Second week, we have the Moonlight card. Okay. Release your blocks. You've got the Scorpio card. See, they both these cards are connected to moon, to your feelings, and to the hidden feelings, what you've been suppressing for a long time, Taurus. We've got the owl over here. The owl is considered the eagle of the night. It has deep wisdom, deep knowledge. It observes, it shows, but it doesn't like reveal anything. It like knows everything. It keeps all information privy to itself, but it knows what's going on. You also need to look at your emotions with respect to this. Second week of February is the time, Taurus, for you to spend in observing your own feelings and releasing your blocks. Whatever it is that has been holding you back emotionally, whatever it is that things which bother your well-being, mental, emotional well-being, you need to release those. Whatever holds you back in pursuing your happiness, something has been making you unhappy for a long time, this relationship, this commitment, whatever it is, there were reasons which made you unhappy. Probably you were there, you did not want to address them, but this is the time in the second week. Now that these things are out, you need to see and look at your emotions clearly. 10 of coins. Taurus, this is not the time to just keep everything looking good at the surface, but internally you know what the thing is. You're keeping it all to yourself. At the outer level, for people to see, it's all very good, but you yourself know all is not all that good. This is the time to take a look at that, and not to continue putting up that facade that yes, all is good, for the world to see. Not to say that you show it to the world, but not to pretend with at least people who are close to you. 8 of coins. You've been struggling with this for a long time. Okay, you've been struggling with these emotions for a long time. It's time to end this struggle for yourself. The Hanged Man. And take some time off and look at your feelings and analyze your feelings. See what is holding you back, see what makes you feel frightened, see what makes you feel scared, see what you don't want to see. What is it that you've been harboring for such a long time? It's created a lot of frustration in you. You need to release all of that. You need to end this emotional turmoil for yourself, and be honest with yourself about your feelings with respect to this relationship association. You need to be very clear. At least don't keep yourself in what's the word, don't keep yourself, don't in denial. Okay, don't pretend that no, it is okay, or maybe like once a few days it's okay, few days not okay. This is the time with the Tower and the World card to put a final end to this, Taurus. Be clear with yourself. I don't like it. These are the blocks. This is what holds me back. This is what keeps me associated. All of those things you need to be clear, and then you will know that how to weigh things and take a well informed decision based on your mental and emotional well being, to as far as this association is concerned. Stop living in frustration. You're doing so much, you're working so hard in making something, in making this association work. But maybe in heart of heart, with the 7 of cups, you know that this is not going anywhere. So it's time to take that call and end this frustration and end this turmoil for yourself. Third week, listening. Okay, let's see what this listening card is about. Oops, where did this come from? See, this came from here. This was in the other deck, magic prayer. Your prayers have been heard and they are being answered. I also get this with this, that, whatever it is, that the universe has been listening to your prayers. Okay? Trust that all will be well, new moon in Virgo, and believe in your good luck. Your prayers are being answered, Taurus. The Chariot, it's time to move forward, and that's why it's telling you, these cards are telling you that you've been probably waiting for a long time, you've been praying and you've been wanting an answer. Now these answers have come to you. Your guidance is coming. Trust the good guidance. The guidance is probably coming at a time when you need to move forward with it. So don't you should trust it, that it's coming at the right time from the right source, and you need to take action with that. That is what the Chariot card is. Believe in your good luck. This is the time for these things to happen. This is the time for this entire thing to come out, and this is an answered prayer for most of you. So go ahead and take the next step you need to take. Four of Swords. You've been feeling held down. You've not been able to move forward with a lot of things, and this particular association has been something which has kept you confined to a place. You've not seen any growth, not too much growth, not too much movement, at least not in the way you wanted it. It has, on the contrary, kept you confined. It's time to break these. See, look at this, the way this dragon is all tied up. Take the sword, cut through these webs, cut through all of this. It's time to move forward very, very clearly, Taurus. It's time to move forward. Whatever has come for a reason to set you free. So embrace your freedom. Your prayers have been answered, and move on and move ahead. Fourth week, we have the Talisman card. Okay. This entire association has given you a lot of wisdom. It has given you a lot of wisdom. You've learned, you've enriched, your life, and some valuable experiences have come your way, through this. So now you know that this is behind you, and now you can move forward, after having gained some wisdom. It was uncomfortable with the Four of Swords here, especially in this deck, but you have learned a lot. Embrace the flow of life and forgive. That's what it is. You've learned a lot. It's been difficult, but it's, to forgive and to embrace the flow of life. That is what it is. One thing ends and another starts. So it's time to look at new avenues. Queen of Coins. The Death card, embrace the ending and move forward. Knight of Swords, you have gained all what you could. With the Pentacle card over here, Coin card over here, you've got a lot of experience. You have gone through a lot. You have learned a lot. You've been able to enrich your life in a certain way with all what you have experienced in this association. But now it's time to put an end to it and to move forward to newer pastures and newer paths. So that's your reading. Thanks for watching.